You're watching LWT, and at 3:05 this afternoon, we've snooker and coverage of the Nations Cup. But right now, some animals who've a way with comedy.
Searching the globe to find animals good enough to be called funny. It's the planet's funniest animals. The animal show that doesn't bite. So get up on the good couch and meet a dog who's involved in horseplay. A bird who loves to goose men. And a snail who likes a good slug now and then. All that and much, much more on the planet's funniest animals. And now, a man who personally knows that it's a zoo out there, Matt Gallo.
Hi, and welcome to the planet's funniest animals. Actually, I think Jupiter has some pretty funny animals, too. Ever have one of those days when you get up on the wrong side of the bed? Well, animals have those days as well, which is something I find really weird because what the heck are animals doing in my bed? Anyway, here are some animals who just seem to be having one of those days. Ever have one of those days when all you're trying to do is get a little taste of birdseed to hold you over till dinner? So you figure you'll just carefully take a couple of pieces from the feeder and nobody will be the wiser, right?
You gotta go out and do it. Oh, good Lord. He's got it. Birdseed.
Well, that ought to teach you to spoil your dinner. Wouldn't you know it? The one day you decide to use your membership to the hamster gym, everybody wants to get on the same exercise wheel. And you just know it's gonna be dripping with hamster sweat. Ever have one of these days? You forage around forever and finally find an apple? Then it comes time to get it through the front door. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe if I go inside, it'll work that way. Hey, wait a minute. I eat nuts. Then there are the days that start out looking pretty bad. I mean, a hook in your mouth is never a good thing, but then somehow things work out just fine. That is, depending on whom you talk to. Did you ever see Dan Rather or Tom Brokaw interview an animal? The answer is no. Of course, that might be why they're so successful today. I want you to take a look at these reporters trying to interview animals, and you tell me if they deserve a network anchor seat. One of the problems of interviewing animals is that they sometimes like the reporter a little too much.
Weekends only, Kevin. Okay.
Why is he doing that?
Well, he was just asking for it wearing that really sexy sweater. Then again, maybe it's just the hairspray that is so appealing.
Hold on, big guy. Eli is one of my favorite animals here at the zoo, and you can see why.
Now, if you're gonna do a news story with a bloodhound, let someone else hold the leash.
I'd like you to meet this week's bloodhound. It's not gonna work. Come on. No, Emily. Emily!
Swans make for a gorgeous photo opportunity. But make sure you have permission first. And no one guards their privacy as much as a llama. You know, if you look up any animal in the encyclopedia, you'll probably see a picture of them just standing there. Well, that's a little misleading because, as it turns out, most animals actually move. Here's how. A lot of animals move around under their own power. These penguins need to be wound up again. This bear cub utilizes the concept of gravity to slide downhill. Unfortunately, he's also experiencing a painful lesson in friction. Here's a dog who prefers traveling in snow. When you move this fast, it's important to remember where the hill ends and the wall begins. Oh, right there. Of course, some animals help each other get around. After a wild pool party, it's a good idea to have a designated swimmer. This parrot rides a bike. Yeah, right. Like, that's more efficient than flying. Buddy the dog prefers to ride a horse. Hey, buddy, I said ride a horse. But there's nothing a dog enjoys more than driving around town with the help of his best friend.
It's great. He seems to enjoy it. I mean, does he enjoy it? Do you think?
Yeah, I spoke to the SPCA and he said if he didn't like it, he'd jump off.
If you know an animal who's a little too much into the gravy, if you know what I mean, please watch this next segment because your pet is not alone. Remember, the first step to recovery is admitting there's a problem.
One of the first warning signs you should look for is a listlessness or lack of balance. At times, your dog may feel unstable on his feet. Notice how this animal can't even crawl in a straight line. Of course, then there's the undeniable physical evidence. You can always tell there's a problem when your dog's water bowl has a head on it. Remember, it's always best to look for the warning signs and get help before your pet falls off the wagon.
Thank you very much for introducing us.
Or the 32-ounce glass.
One of the things that can really make an animal mad is when he's having a bad hair day and somebody else has the hat. What's making this dog mad isn't so much that his master is pushing a loud machine, but that the mower just chewed up his favorite bone. And nothing's more irritating than getting swatted in the face while trying to get to know a new friend. Okay, I'll just smell your breath. Well, we've just seen a few frightening examples of what can happen when animals get mad. Luckily, many animals now have the opportunity to channel these aggressions into positive activities. I'm speaking, of course, about kangaroo boxing.
Okay, this is an 8-round bout. You cannot be saved by the bell. No hitting below the pouch. All right, shake hands and come out fighting. Challenger in the gray, champion in the brown. Oh, look at that left hook. A natural southpaw. These are a couple of punching marsupials. These clinches can be extremely dangerous, not to mention exciting. She counters, she feints with a left.